here with a few seniors from Houghton men's tennis, guys that know each other very well, grew up just down the road, and want to talk a little bit about just that start in tennis for you guys, and then what's it mean for you guys to be wrapping up your careers, going to nationals, and your college careers here at Houghton. So how'd you guys get into tennis in Fillmore, New York?
So in 8th grade, when Tobias and I were in 8th grade, Micah was in 9th grade, we kind of just decided to play tennis. I think I was initially the one that decided to play, kind of convinced them to join me. Our older brother played tennis at Fillmore and then later at Houghton as well, so kind of followed in his footsteps a little bit in the tennis world, I guess you could say.
I'd say for me, tennis was not in my plans at all. I ran track pretty seriously up until my freshman year, and I decided to stop that and figured I would just spend the spring training for soccer. And he says he kind of convinced me. They definitely just convinced me to play. Like, I didn't join the team. Like, I was 2 weeks late, and then one day I was kind of like, all right, I'll try. And so, yeah, that was kind of the start. And I don't know, first time I picked up a racket, I was pretty awful. Like, I threw it up to serve and whipped, and I hated being bad, so I decided to practice a lot, and that was the start of it.
Yeah, I mean, I was similar to Micah in the way I didn't really want to play initially. We'd kind of planned on just practicing for soccer and getting ready for the fall and the spring and using that time, but having my older brother have played and then Levi deciding to play, it kind of dragged me in. But also the opportunity to play for Coach Crouch at Fillmore was just a fun idea to me and someone I wanted to learn from. So I think that was a big draw as well.
And for Tobias and Levi, playing for your dad for your final year, it's kind of cool. But also, I mean, talk a little bit about that Fillmore connection you have since we've gone Division III, since I re-added it. It's Chase Rangel, Bjorn, your brother, Jordan Crouch, and you three. Someone was saying that the wins that Houghton tennis has gotten since that has been almost like 40% from people who graduated from Fillmore. So that's just really kind of cool. So now you're at this point, you guys 43 match regular season winning streak, 5 straight number 1 seeds into the E8 tournament. And this is the 3rd time going to nationals. What's that mean to culminate your career with another return trip, another E8 title, and going back to nationals?
Yeah, I mean, it obviously feels really good. I think it kind of shows the work that we've put in over the past however many years since we started playing in 8th and 9th grade. I think being able to do it with who I'd probably say are my 2 best friends since we were born is really cool. To come from, I mean, we grew up in Houghton, went to Fillmore together, we played sports together our whole lives, and then just decided to play tennis, and for that to become arguably what we've been the most successful in over the past however many years. In high school we were really successful, and then decided to move it into college, and it's obviously worked out pretty well. I think having an indoor facility like this helps being able to play year round, and having the caliber of coaches that we've had from when we started until now. We've had 5 different head coaches in high school and college, and every single one has been great and taught us a lot in a lot of different ways. So it's been a really cool and fun journey for sure.
Yeah, I'd say for me, I'm really grateful to both Fillmore and Houghton. It was kind of a perfect opportunity to train and grow up, and I think something that's pretty rare. Like, the advantages we had at Fillmore, not only with really solid coaches and Coach Oden and then Coach Crouch, but the ability to use world-class facilities is so rare. And so, like, our trajectory, we were able to get so much better than people around us because of the opportunity that we had to use this building. And so I'll always be super thankful for that. I think Coach Crouch particularly prepared us for college tennis in a way that no one else in the area is really doing, and so I'm super grateful for that. And then, like Levi was saying, we've had numerous really good coaches at Houghton who've, helped us develop in a lot of ways. So I'm really glad that, a town, a community, a school that's done so much for me, we can try to kind of pay that back a little bit by winning some championships and hopefully representing Houghton well beyond.
Yeah, I mean, playing with my twin brother and Micah being a close friend, practically a brother, has been honestly a dream come true for being at the high school level and collegiate level. But also the connection with Fillmore and Houghton has been huge. Like Micah said, being able to use the K-Pack and even the outdoor courts when we have nice enough weather in the spring is just an amazing opportunity to get better year round. And that is another bond that draws, I think, Fillmore athletes to Houghton, especially the higher caliber athletes and the athletes that have experience and are willing to put in the work. Playing for these coaches that we have, these higher caliber coaches that have come through this program, with Tanya McGrainer, Zach Shovak, now my dad, but with Mark as well. They've really trained us and taught us how to be better players, but also helped us grow as people through our careers.
And now you're heading up to Swarthmore College, going to play North Carolina Wesleyan. What do you know about them? What do you know about Nationals from your previous experience? It's a different type of tennis than what you guys see day in, day out.
Yeah, it's definitely a different type of tennis. We know we're going to play a very good team in North Carolina Wesleyan. We've prepared as well as we could with our schedule, with our matches that we've played this season. We've obviously had success in the conference the past 4 years with 3 conference championships, undefeated regular seasons, all 4 years. We went to Nationals last year and 3 years ago, and had tough matches in both of those where we didn't win, obviously. So kind of just hoping to go down to Swarthmore and compete the best that we can.
Yeah, they're really good. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Like, when we get into these situations, we've earned this opportunity to play and just want to make the most of it. And I think our previous experiences, going to the national tournament twice, hopefully that'll free us up to play our best tennis. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to the weekend and really going to enjoy it. So I'm glad for the experiences beforehand, and I think that this will be an amazing way to end things.
Yeah, I mean, North Carolina Wesleyan being a good team, looking at their schedule and their roster, have a massive roster actually. But I think we've been here twice before, and having the experience of 5 guys been in this situation before, it's going to be a fun experience. It's going to be some good tennis. It's always fun to play people that are better than you and can really challenge you to be the best tennis player you can be. But yeah, it's a really fun opportunity. One last trip with the guys, one last tennis match at least, so it'll be fun.
And what role do you have now of passing that baton for the younger guys experiencing this for the first time, but they're the ones going to be the leaders when you guys leave? What type of responsibility have you seen as a leader, and what are you hoping to leave for those guys?
Yeah, I think obviously we leave somewhat of a legacy of success with the success that we've had in our 4 years. I hope to pass on the idea that nothing is handed to you. Yeah, we haven't lost a match. I never lost a regular season conference match, but that didn't just come because I played at Houghton. It came with a lot of hard work. I started my career freshman year not in the singles lineup, and then have moved my way up to playing second singles in my senior year. So just hoping to show the younger guys, we have a lot of freshmen this year, a lot of new guys, hoping to show those guys that whether they're in the lineup or not, whether in the bottom of the lineup, that you can move your way up and get better. And I think that the goal in this last year was to kind of show those guys what to look forward to and what to strive for as they continue in their next 3 years.
Yeah. I would say for me, our team's kind of in a unique position this year where, we have 4 new players, and then upperclassmen. And so we don't have any sophomores on our team, for instance. So there is a real opportunity for us to, hopefully lead in a way that shows guys how to work hard, what to expect, and how to go about things as we train to be the best we can. And so I think I've seen characteristics in each of us as the 3 seniors that I think we're kind of trying to leave our mark on the younger guys and kind of show them the ropes a little bit. And so it's been a really kind of unique, cool opportunity this year, but I really loved it.
Yeah, it's been a blast meeting these new freshmen and kind of, taking them under our wing and kind of showing them what Houghton tennis is all about. I kind of hope we left an impression of you can always get better, but also you're never going to be perfect, and so there's always room for error and there's always room for growth. My doubles partner this year has been Jason Murphy. He's been a freshman who came from playing pickleball, so it's been a real interesting journey, but it's fun to see him grow, and I'm also growing myself, learning how to play with someone new and with a new team in practice. I think us 3 being seniors have been here for 4 years. Like Levi said, we're leaving behind a legacy, and we hope that they'll be able to take that on next year and show the new teams in our conference what Houghton's all about, and that we're no joke here, winning 3 times in the past 4 years and being the first seed 5 years in a row.
All right. Thanks, gentlemen, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.